Hello everybody, this is me, Megatron. Today we're reviewing Siege War for Cybertron Prowl. Now, he has a very nice vehicle mode. He rolls. He has translucent wheels and painted rims. I don't get why they did the translucent wheels. It's weird. And yeah, and just like Sideswipe, it's not painted up here. Really nice because they're going for Cybertronian. So there's really no reason for it to be painted for a hood. And here's just compared to Sideswipe here, so you can see that how it's kind of that same style in a sense. Let me put his light bar back on. Yeah, the light bar can go 360 degrees. It's just your preference on if you like it that way or a little bit up more. I personally prefer it back more myself, but yeah. And yeah, the gun from this little piece right here will just kind of fit in right there. So yeah. So that's that comparison. Now let's get Siege Megatron. Oh, wait a minute. He's not... There we go, I think. I don't know, it just feels like he's never really quite flush. Like, it seems like I'll get him flush, but then he's not flush. Well, anyways, there's Siege Megatron, so you get a little bit of a size comparison. And this foot just doesn't walk in. Okay. Cuckoos. And last size comparison, which I forgot to do for Ironhide, but we're doing it now. And I gotta reattach the foot. Here is War for Cybertron Shockwave, and I'm just not going to say that just because they see Shockwave. It's just going to be 10 times easier on myself. Anyways, we get Shockwave with Prowl, and he's massive when you put everything together. When you don't have this piece on, or that, you know, he looks a lot smaller, but still pretty long. This, yeah, this figure is good. Wish the purple was just a tad lighter. Like, not too much lighter to where it looks like Masterpiece light, because that's too light, but like more like Cyber Battalion. I talked about that in my Shockwave review, so check that out if you're interested. But yeah, I realized the Sideswipe's gun here. So we're going to get him in robot mode. So first you want to take this off. You don't really need to take it off, but I do anyways. Okay, so then what you want to do is open these doors. Lift the arms up, do that, separate the legs, and how you would do that is you just simply just kind of pull on it. And oh yeah, this also you got to pull this too, which I'll show you, because if you do that before actually unhinging, actually moving these legs, unaccordioning them, because before you do that you want to like move this piece out from here, or you can do it that and then do that. It doesn't really matter what order. You want to lift his abdomen area piece up. This piece right here is going to go right in that hole there. Tab that in, turn his waist around. Oh wait a minute, no, it's not even tabbed. Okay, you see where that mushroom peg is? That's where this black tab right here will tab into that mushroom peg area. Boom, there we go. Lift his legs up, take out, pull those out, so those will be his ankles, or his little heels, and yeah, and then, okay, so once you get him stable, what you want to do is turn his arms, boom, boom, just turning them so they're facing this way, and then turning that so they're boom, like that. 360 degrees, and we got Siege Prowl. He looks pretty nice. We'll have him compared to the Transformers Siege Hound, who's right here. And yeah, no, they're about the same size. I think Hound's just slightly a bit taller, but is very slight. And here he is next to Cup from Takara Legends. And another size comparison, Ironhide. And we're just going to remove him, so I can just move Hound here. And where's Optimus? There we go. We got Siege Optimus. Now, I will say, initially, I thought the size scale was all just bonkers, and I was like, this is outrageous. Prowl shouldn't be this short. But then I realized I was going to be complaining about that, and I would be complaining about the MP scale. Because the MP scale is practically the same. Well, I don't know about for Hound, because we don't know how big... I think we do know how big Hound is, but we just haven't... I haven't really checked that, but I know for MP scale, him and Sideswipe are exactly the same size. Approximately. I think he might be just a tad taller, but they're in that same price point range area. At least last time I looked. Which was a while ago, because I have the Hasbro version of Blue Streak, and then the Hasbro version, or the car version of G2 Sideswipe. So yeah, that was a while ago. And here is Magnus, just to complete that size comparison. And yeah. And then, yeah, Prowl's always been shorter than Ironhide, so it's like, okay, makes sense. So after a while, I was like, you know what, this is fine, size scaling, whatever. Because I knew he was going to be the shorter end just by pictures, you can kind of tell. And with some of the earlier reviews that were out, you're like, oh yeah, he's shorter. But yeah, the figure works. It does. I think this is probably the best Prowl figure. And mold, considering I hate this mess of a floppy mold. Yeah. He's much taller. If I get him into, man, this mold is just crap. I do not like it. And this is worn, but you might be thinking, oh, did you buy it worn like that? No, I actually bought this thing new in box. This thing is one of my childhood figures. It's been through hell. I'm amazed the ball joints on his for his throw wings haven't broken. That is amazing. But yeah, he's about a little bit shorter than Siege Hound or Siege Ironhide. Why keep calling him Hound on accident? I'm like, damn it, Michael Bay. Damn it. It would have made more sense calling movie Hound Ironhide or even Bulkhead for that matter, but then that would have hurt my face even more with Bulkhead, because when I think Bulkhead, I don't think of Prime Bulkhead, I think of animated Bulkhead, so I'm like, no, that doesn't work at all. But yeah, it's that's another discussion for another day. Talk about the movies some other time. But yeah, we'll go into actually his weapon now. So, grab this. You just tab that in like so. And boom. Look. Well, okay. Never had that happen before. I guess I just didn't push that in all the way. Push it in all the way. So yeah, we got it in. Cool. Gun looks nice. That looks a little goofy. You don't have to keep it there. If you don't want to, you can peg it in any of the peg holes that are on them. I just like to keep it back here where it originally was. So yeah, that's just me. We'll go over articulation now. He's fiddly. These heels don't really click into place anywhere, so you can push him back in really easily, which then he can't stand without him. Because that's what happens when you don't have the heels. So yeah, no, he's very dependent on those heels he has. And yeah, he has more than 90-degree bend than me, but that's mostly due to transformation. His legs can do the full Van Damme, and I forgot to mention, Ironhide can do that as well. And I'm pretty sure I already mentioned the waist. He does have ankle tilt, surprisingly, which was a shocker to me. 90-degree bend there. 360 degrees at the wrist, and it's on a mushroom peg. Same thing with the upper arm. Like that. Arm can go up that far. This can only go up that far. It can't go up as crazy high as Ironhide's, but it can go in a little, again, transformation. And head can look up that far. Head can look down that far. little bit of tilt, very little. It's mostly due to how his head's designed. You really don't get 360. The door wings can move back and forward about that far, which is not really just the stopping point. And yeah, that's Sage Prowl. He's a figure I was expecting to really be bashing, and instead I really like him, despite him being the most hollow figure out of this line so far. And I've dropped that. And oh my god. But the thing is, what I love about this toy is that I feel like sometimes when I'm transforming him, unlike the little shit the universe mode is, this feels fun. This isn't fun. Not fun. Not. This figure reminds me of trying to transform Sideburn, except he's a lot less annoying than Sideburn is. I mean, I think the only thing that could be more annoying than Sideburn is, again, any Transformer that's super tabby from the movie era. Anyways, yeah. He's really fun transforming. I just have a kick out of it. It's like transforming the old G1 toy or even Alternator Smokescreen. Or you can even say the MP, but a lot less complicated than the MP. But yeah, no, it's just it's a good figure. The only thing I have to complain about, oh yeah, this is painted, by the way, painted white plastic right here, because that's just clear plastic normally, and then it's painted inside silver, which is interesting that they painted that silver at all. I guess kudos to Hasbro there. I think that's mostly just so you can get that detailing right there. I think that's what that's for, unless that piece right there is a separate piece entirely. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's just one piece though. But yeah, and then everything else is molded either in the black plastic or the white plastic. I'm surprised they didn't do like they did it black but then painted it white. I'm glad that they didn't do that, instead just painted it black. Because in my experience, white paint just chips off kind of easily. Which, I haven't had any problems with this so far, but I mean, I haven't really messed with the figure for that long. I haven't had him for that long, so yeah. Heavy Sage War for Cybertron. Prowl. I'm really looking forward to Blue Streak and Smokescreen. Smokescreen hasn't been announced yet, but Barricade has, and Barricade is pretty much has a Smokescreen's head. So, and his guns. So we can assume his shoulder guns. So we can assume that that Barricade will be repainted into Smokescreen, just without the light bar, obviously. And yeah. Whereas Blue Streak, we already seen some packaging for it for like a 35th anniversary thing that they're doing for the brand, I think. And could have sworn, yeah, no, it would be 30. So yeah, that's interesting. And we're getting a Sound Blaster too, which, looking from pictures, it looks like his chest is extended, much like the original Sound Blaster toy. And I don't know if the regular Soundwave from Siege is like that. I'll just have to see, because he's supposed to be coming in today for me, which this was filmed on, I don't even know what day it is. It's in March anyways, and I think it's like the 8th or something like that. It's probably not, because TFCon's soon, like in less than a week. So yeah, I can't remember what day it is. I'm really terrible. Anyways. I'm getting off track. We should be already ending this video. Oh my, I'm great. I'm great. Anyways, this has been me, Mammoth201. If you enjoyed the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, hey, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. And yeah, peace out.